we have arrived. We have taken our original enthymeme, and after all that hard work, we've expressed it now as two standard form categorical syllogisms, and now we can test these syllogisms for validity. When we apply the 5 rules of syllogisms to these two arguments, we're going to see a couple of things. One is that in both of them, the middle term is distributed in a premise, and in both of these syllogisms, the major and minor terms are distributed in the conclusion, and they're also distributed in premises. So both of these syllogisms comply with rules number 1 and 2. Rule 3 says we can't have two negative premises, and we don't, so we're good there. Rule number 4 says if you have a negative conclusion, and both of these syllogisms do, you have to also have a negative premise, and both of these syllogisms do. So we've passed rules number 1 through 4, and rule number 5 doesn't apply because we don't have a particular conclusion. So these two arguments look valid. If we wanted to verify that by looking up their forms in our inventories, we would see that the form AEE figure 4 and the form EAE figure 1 both appear in the unconditionally valid forms inventory. Now, that means these arguments are valid. In other words, if you accept the premise statements as true statements, you're going to have to also accept the conclusion statement as a true statement, because it's impossible for the conclusion to be false when you believe the premises are true. And so that's the question on the table for us, is what are the implications of accepting these premise statements as true? And that's what we'll explore in the last lecture.